I will never forget one time I was reading a book called Ordinary Men. And it's about how during when Hitler came into power, how he was able to coerce basically German police who were typical, what I would call typical normal police people, into becoming SS, basically killers. And it was through a series of very small steps in one direction, and that direction was evil, obviously. And it was fascinating to me because I'm always curious how somebody can get to that point. How do people go from normal people to wanting to kill people or being able to kill people? Because it just seems like a huge step. Are they built evil? And the reality is they weren't. They were just normal men who took small steps in that direction. I remember reading this book one time, and I was finishing up, and my wife, Shelley said, "Boy, that book's got you, doesn't it?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fascinated by it." She said, "What is it about?" So I told her, and I said, "Can you believe that?" And she said, "Well, you know what that means, right?" I said, "What does it mean?" She said, "That people can go the opposite direction too." And I said, "Oh yeah?" And she said, "Yeah. If your normal people can take small steps and become basically saints." And it was to watch her take that, what I considered to be kind of, that book just felt horrible and evil. But I wanted to understand how somebody could go from just a normal person to all the way deep into that kind of life. And it's a pretty fascinating read. If you haven't read it, I would recommend it, simply because we all have the capacity for good and we all have the capacity for evil. And how do we get there is the question. It's not jumping from a normal person into deep evil or a normal person into deep happiness and joy. It takes small steps. And she recognized that very quickly. And I thought that was really interesting. So I guess the reality of this video is this. If we're taking small steps, gratitude, happiness, joy, spreading love on a small, consistent basis, we can move closer and closer to who we really want to be as far as the goodness that's inside of us. Have a great day. Bye-bye.